What's up, my student physicians? It's your boy DJ Mar, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that you need to be doing if you want to be getting into med school. These are the same 5 things that I did. These are the same 5 things that I'm still doing even in med school. These are the same 5 things that I see all of my classmates doing and everybody that's applied and has gotten into med school. So why don't we go ahead and check this stuff out. Before we get started, I just wanted to apologize for the content that I haven't been putting out. I know I've been getting messages on my Instagram and messages on my channel asking me, hey, when are you gonna do this? Or is this video gonna come up? Or, hey, I haven't heard from you for a while. I know, I'm sorry, I'm just being lazy. That's it, I'm being lazy, guys, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna get better at it. You know, I had that 6 weeks of SHPP, then 2 weeks of AMP, which I'll have some great content for you guys coming out soon. And then I went to go get a tattoo. Ooh, check this out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got this done. My cousin in Colorado, go hit him up. Old Larimer Street Tattoo. Well, actually, he's moving to New York City now. But so basically, as you can see here, it's just kind of like the Grim Reaper. And there's a snake with a stick on it. And it stands for the symbol, the staff of Asclepius. And if you guys aren't familiar with that, that's the medical symbol for or that's the Greek symbol for medicine and healing. That's the same symbol they put on hospitals and on the side of ambulances. So it really means a lot to me, so that's why I got that on here. But why don't we stop wasting time and let's get this video started. Alright guys, we just got to the gym. I'm gonna go, pump up some weights, Actually, I guess it's leg day, so I guess, you wouldn't be pumping up your arms, you'd be pumping up my legs. We're gonna do some calf flexes. But anyway, so this brings us to our first thing that you need to be doing. You need to find your purpose. What is it that drives you to want to go into this career field? You need to define that and keep that on the forefront of your mind at all times. Because once I found what that purpose was, it was a breeze. I'm not saying it was easy, but it was a lot easier on me to realize that my goals were realistic and that there was nothing going to stop me and not anyone was going to stop me from doing what I want to do. And so when you define your purpose and what it is that drives you, whether it's you had an experience growing up with a healthcare issue, you had a sick relative and they got healed, you realize that there's a bunch of health disparities and you want to help your community. Whatever it is, you need to keep that right on the forefront of your brain, because that's what's going to be the driving, and that's what the interviewers are going to see. They're going to see that passion and they're going to look at you and say, this is the person I want in my program. They want somebody who's going to be in it for the long haul, because this is not easy. It's not easy for the person who is a perfect student, and it's not easy for the average Joe like me who didn't think that this was a possibility until it happened. So let's go in there, let's go pump some iron, and let's go talk about the second thing, all right? All right, guys, so I'm back. Just got back from the gym and just got out of the shower, because I was a little bit stinky, but so I'm back now. This brings me to the third thing that you need to be doing, and that is you need to find people who are on the same journey as you. I'm talking, these are the people that want to go to med school. These are the people who are doing the extra work. These are the people that you want to befriend to help keep yourself accountable and that you can keep them accountable. I'm telling you right now, it wasn't until I found my close friend group that were all trying to go to med school or dental school at my college. It wasn't until then is when I really started taking off and really started excelling in the classroom. I mean, I did all right in my freshman, sophomore year, but when I really found that close friend group, I was accelerating the process. I don't really like to look at people that are in the same school as you who are trying to go to med school or dental school Don't look at them as competitors. They're allies. They are keeping you accountable for your actions. You're keeping them accountable. You guys should have each other's back and help each other, get to the next step. Because like in reality, you're not just competing with them. You're competing with all of the people who are applying to your med school. The med school is not going to say, oh, we're taking too many people from this school. They're going to say, hey, I'm trying to get good applicants. That's what they're doing. So keep that in mind. I think that sums up that one. Let's go ahead and move right into number 4. I don't want to waste your guys' time. So number 4 is I want you guys to be realistic with yourself. This is one of the hardest things that, I had to do. This is one of the hardest things I still have to do. Am I really working that hard? Be realistic with yourself. Did you put in the work to get a good grade? Or, are you making excuses for yourself? I think that's super important for you to be able to reflexively look back and say like, hey, you know what? I kind of messed around a little bit during that last exam. Or, yeah, it was a hard exam, but I guess I went out and was drinking last weekend. Or, maybe I took it easy. Maybe I didn't preview the lectures. Did you do everything that you could to get that perfect grade? And if you did and you still didn't perform, then you need to see what's not working. You need to still take a step back, look what's not working, and analyze. And this is where your friends can come in. What did they do that got them a good grade? Or what are you guys doing differently? How can you help each other? So be realistic with yourself. This is a top 5 list because all of these things are important, but this is one of the most important. I can't stress it enough. Be realistic with how hard you're working, and be realistic with what type of work you're doing. Now for the last one, number 5, I want you guys to be yourself. There's nothing more important than just being yourself. The admissions committee doesn't want to see people who are checking off boxes. So I have to get this many shadowing hours if they want to consider me, or I have to get a CNA because they really like the CNAs, which they do. I'm not saying they don't like CNAs, they do. But they have such a good nag at like seeing people who are just checking off boxes, who are not genuinely trying to be themselves, who are not genuinely being good people. They can tell right away in an interview if you're really passionate about your CNA job, or if you're really passionate about the research you did. There's a big difference between doing that and just checking off boxes. They can tell. I wasn't really passionate about the research I did, and they could tell that. But what I was passionate about was the environmental group I was a part of. I could talk on and on and on about how I helped get my college on a 10-year plan, a 10-year self-sustainability plan, and like they saw that and saw how passionate I was. They want to know that you're a person, and there's not like a model that you can just like mold. Every person has their own cards that they're bringing into the table, and I think that's really important for you guys to understand that you can be different along the way. All right, guys, that sums up my top 5 things that you need to be doing to get yourself into med school. Let me know what you guys have been doing, or let me know if you've gotten into med school and you've done something different that you disagree with. I want to know. If you guys have any questions, I really encourage you guys to message me on my Instagram. It's at Mar2D2. I've had a lot of people go there. You can click on it on my homepage. Go there and ask me some questions. Leave a thumbs up if you guys like this video. Comment down below any questions if you don't want to go to my Instagram page. Subscribe, and I think that sums it up. All right, student physician out.